Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we created a new service and after this we wrote the code to call post activity API in our Angular application. And in today's video, we will write the code to call get all activities API. So let's get started. So in our Angular application, first of all, we need to create a method in user service. And to do this, we will open user.service.ts file. And in this service, let's duplicate this post activity method. And after this, we need to update the method name and we will replace post activity with get activities. And after this, we need to update the params of this method and we will remove this activity DTO. And after this, because our API is get, so we will replace this post method with get. And then we need to update the API URL and we will replace this activity with activities. And at the end, we will remove this activity DTO from the request body as well. And with this, our get activities method is completed in user service. Now let's save this file. And after this, we need to call this method. So we will open components folder and in this we will open activity.component.ts. And in this component, first of all, we need to create a variable to store the activities and we will name this as activities and the type of this will be any. And after this, we need to create a method to call our get activities API and we will name this method as get all activities. And in the body of this method, we will use user service and we will call get activities method. And after this, we will subscribe the response and we will name this as res and we will write an arrow function. And in the body of this function, we need to store this response in our activities variable. And to do this, we will write this dot activities is equals to res. And with this, our get all activities method is completed. Now we need to call this method on the load of our component. And to do this, we will go to the ng on init method and we will write this dot get all activities. And after this, we need to write the code after posting a new activity so our data can be updated. And to do this, we will copy this method call. And after this, we will go to the success of our post activity API and we will paste this here. And after this, let's go back to our get all activities and in this we will use console.log and in this let's log this dot activities. And with this, the code is completed to call get all activities API. And now let's save this file and let's run our application. And as you can see, our application is up without any errors. Now let's go to the browser and let's validate the functionality of our get activities API. And in the browser, we will right click and we will click on inspect. And after this, we will open console. And after this, we will click on this activity menu. And as you can see, we got redirected to our activity page. And in the logs, we can see the response of our activities API. And in this response, we are getting 3 activities and for each activity, we are getting calories burned, date, distance, ID and steps. And after this, let's create a new activity and for the calories burned, I will give it as 45 and for the distance, I will give it as 3. And after this, for the steps, I will give it as 56. And at the end, we need to give the date and we will give it as 28. And after this, we will click on this post activity button. And as you can see, we got the message activity posted successfully. And in the console, as you can see, we got the response of our get activities API again. And in this response, this time we got 4 activities. And that's it for today's video. In the next video, we will write the code to show this response on our page.